doing well, and from yesterday you feel like there are some changes that you have made. You have overcome some of the feelings that you were putting into yourself so hardly, or you were so harsh to yourself about. And when the feelings were coming up, you were able to actually deal with them, accept them, and move forward by dealing with them and allowing yourself to be able to be back in your space. There were things that you dealt with yesterday that were actually a big part of yourself, and you felt like you could just bypass this person that felt like to you felt like a block, but to them they felt like they were helping. But there are some principles that you have, and there are some things that you're building, and taking this opportunity from this person would have been a blockage to this new perspective that you have, the new personality that you've taken for yourself. All right. And this chariot card, the victory card, just shows that you already managed that. And today there's still going to be some more coming. To some it's already begun, so time is fluid to most people, and you're feeling like you have to balance still. So for today, if you feel like there's some situation that comes in a conflict, if you're a Scorpio, then you know you have learned how to go silent about such things and just remove yourself from that situation completely. If you are feeling like it kind of feels like an attack, so instead of you attacking back, just pull yourself back, let you absorb the energy. To Scorpios, we absorb the energy and accept that this is not us, this is not our argument, this is not our fight, this is not our energy. This is someone else's energy, this is someone else's feelings, and they should go ahead and find themselves and deal with themselves. All right, instead of us having to go back and forth with them, we'll absorb that negative energy, and it will not help. Remember, you're always supposed to keep in a positive energy and a positive light, and if you're always in that space, then there's nothing that is lacking and nothing that is failing around your own personal energy. All right, you will always continuously hold yourself to high regard, and you will put yourself in the perspective of that was his energy, he needs to deal with it, and this is my energy, I'm in my space, and I'm allowing myself to heal and let go and move forward. All right. So that was the victory card for yesterday, and you still have some victory coming in today if you will manage to and allow yourself to take this energy from this person but not give it back as the negative energy that they're giving you, or clearly just simply remove yourself from that space, remove yourself from that person, remove that space yourself from that negative energy. All right. Yes, so we have the 10 card, which is completion. So there's something that you managed to do, and it has been let me find a good word for this, a good energy for you. All right, you have sorry, I have so much downloads coming in at the same time that I have to slow down at some point and absorb the energy and absorb the information that is coming in and understand. So it's something new that is coming to you. All right. And this is coming in as a positive energy, as a good energy. All right. But not through a person, it's just you have some thoughts, some ideas that are coming in. All right, and you're going to be able to actually help yourself through with this. You're actually strong through this. There's so much strength and so much resilience in yourself through this, and you are pulling through, you actually pulling through, and the ideas that are coming in that are going to help you in this new endeavor that is coming in. Remember, for you to be able to go through the negative energies that are coming in and you not reacting back to them, then definitely allows you to have this strength, enough strength for the good energy, the good positive vibes, the good positive ideas, and opportunities that come in. Then when you have enough strength for this opportunity to come in, then it's easier for you to maneuver and get through them. All right, and be able to actually manage the things that you so desire, that you so require. All right. Yes. So that's where the strength card is. All right. As you're putting yourself through this, there's the ideas that are coming in, which is the 3 card, because this confirmation, all right, like you put the idea to the universe, and the universe just doing its thing of making sure that the information is confirmed, or whatever. It takes the information goes to the birds, and birds goes to the bees, and you see, I had a bad confirmation. Yeah, so you are putting yourself out there, and you're actually strong through this, because you've allowed yourself not to be in this negative energy, in this type of individuals, of type of people that just are low vibration, and argument is one of the low vibration energies. All right, so learn that, and when you learn that, you become the one. All right, you understand how to hold on your strength for the next level, or for the next chapter of these creativities, these ideas that are coming in. Now you know how to handle them, you know how to work them, you know how to build through them. All right, you know how to move forward with them. All right, so there's this 5 card, there's so much change coming in. All right, because of these ideas as well, actually, which is the biggest part of this. These ideas that are coming in are just going to bring in a lot of change. And for most people, if you are in your strength card, as I have seen here, if you've learned to go past these negative and low vibration energies around you, then the change that is coming in for you is going to be positive. It's going to be a magnificent change. All right, you're putting people away from that energy. You're putting yourself from that energy of the people of low vibration. All right, those people who are just thinking of low things, just their vibrations are not fine. They have so much negativity, so much negative energy, and they want to project it to you. All right, and some people even want as much as to come into your life to be in control, and you do not allow that. You do not allow that. Don't allow anybody to come and take charge of your life. Don't come and allow someone to come and take control of who you are and who you've always been, and how much you've built yourself this far. And some even want to take credit for this far that you've built yourself. All right, so you need to protect both these energies, because either way, they are low vibrational. All right, and you're already high vibrational, because you've been building yourself, you've been moving yourself, you've been growing yourself this far, and it has been so far an amazing, magical experience, and you are loving it, and you are enjoying it, and you are open for it, you're open to it. All right, and so far it has helped you. So far it has unlocked some code, it has awakened you, it has removed you from these low vibrational people and low vibrational energies and low vibrational thoughts, and you are allowing the kundalini awakening to happen naturally and beautifully, because you're also putting yourself into wanting to find out more. You are letting curiosity get the better of you, because this curiosity is what has allowed you to allow this kundalini awakening to happen. And now it's not coming in as a trauma bond anymore, if that is what is happened to you, for it to be able to be kundalini awakened, or it has not come in as a bad situation that you are supposed to get out of, and you have to think, you have to awaken, you have to go high vibrational for you to be able to understand how to get out of this situation. All right, you have naturally allowed this, and you are putting yourself in through this, so that you can be able to understand. Scorpios understand this better, because naturally Scorpios are just putting themselves out there. All right, we have already thought of the thing that is going to come. We have already seen the outcome. We have already understood. We have already felt it, like the 5 clairs of life. All right, clairvoyance, claircognizance, just go read about them, and you'll be able to understand more. And therefore it shows you that for spiritual sorry, for a Scorpio, it is just a natural thing. You're just pulled towards it. All right, you are pulled towards wanting to know, you are pulled towards wanting to understand, you're pulled towards wanting to watch. All right, just want to see how the outcome is. All right, so you're actually pulled on both sides, and you are enjoying it at the same time. You're also watching it, and it is a step-by-step process that is just accounted for in each move, and you are happy, and you're enjoying, and you're just at peace, knowing that the things that are coming in for you are just going to be better and better, and you, because of your understanding of something, that you understand how it's going to outcome, the outcome is going to be like, you are just like, you're so smooth through it, you're just fine, you're like, okay, let's do this, let's go on. All right. And because you already have an understanding of the ending, you're not that scared, you're not that shocked. There's nothing that surprises you anymore, you're just not surprised anymore. Those things are just I would say part and parcels of life. You are just so used to it. It's common. It's normal for people to go through ups and downs in life, and it's just an advantage to be in the space where you have allowed your awakening to move through you, and to allow you to see and feel and hear and know things around you that just happens naturally to normal human beings. And I'm actually glad that you, my spirit time, my spirit family, my soul family, are actually here to walk through this journey with me, because as I am walking, so are you. Remember, we are just God walking in different, experiencing life in different forms. All right. So we are spiritual beings. Allow yourself to be that spiritual being, and things will be a lot more easier. And the moment you accept that you're a spiritual being, just allows you to overcome those these feelings that you go through. The ear ringing, it's more of telling you align. Maybe you're having such a fast heartbeat, or you're feeling yourself like you have anxiety, or you just have this, your head just, your crown or your head, let me say it to those people who don't understand and are trying to understand who they are and what is happening to them. You have this ringing in your head. There's just, you feel itchy in your head, or mostly in the, on your forehead, right in the middle. Some people have it at the top here, and some have it right here. This is the Kundalini awakening. All right. So when you feel that, just know that you are a spiritual being going through a human experience. All right. Like your brain is working overtime. Your heart is working overtime to be able to help you understand what is going on around you. All right, that's just simply it. And when your brain and your heart work in cognizance, then the number 33 is very significant, because it shows the 33 vertebrae. Let me call it, should I call it vertebrae, or should I call it the spine? All right. So through the spine, there's 33 bones. All right, and they go in cognizant to this direction. The number 8, or the infinite number, is significant, because there's I'm going to this lesson because I have been channeled to it. And therefore, when you are balancing these right and left energies, which could be the snake symbol, all right, because it's going this way, you understand how it usually moves. That movement of the snake, all right, is part of your Kundalini awakening. There's it reminds you and allows you to see that you are in a physical form. All right, when you are in a physical form, you have to make movements, and you have to do adjustments to with some exercise. All right, or just movement, simply movement. All right. And at the same time, it's also part of your brain, because there's a spinal fluid, all right, which runs into your brain, which through the liquid going to your brain, it actually analyzes through your brain, and tells your body that you are either maybe uncomfortable, or you are going through something that is traumatic, something that is not right. And therefore, by it giving that information, therefore your body is able to work hand in hand with your brain, to be able to allow yourself to make that movement. All right, this is the simplest part of the understanding if you are starting through the Kundalini awakening, but there's much more complex ideas through this. All right. As you keep learning about your Kundalini awakening, you'll be able to learn a whole lot more. But for now, there's nothing to be worried about, or there's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing to be panicked about. Nothing to panic about. All right. It's just you having these experiences, all right? Either it has happened to you, or it is happening to you, or it has been happening to you and you do not understand, and you want to be able to get to understand who you truly are, all right? um the justice card has come. This shows you that there are some truths that are going to come into light to you, all right, whether it's through old friendships or through old relationships or through all circumstances that are going to allow you to see or to feel or to understand that there are things that someone or some happened that someone did or that happened to you with someone, and that you are healing through, or you are understanding that that was something different, some negative energy, or a bad thing that happened to you, and you are getting over it. And this is where this low vibration energy comes from, because it comes in anger form, it comes in manipulation form, it comes in narcissistic forms, and therefore those are low vibrations, and those low vibrations are what we are to overcome today. All right, this is August 27th, and you are going to be able to see that there are these vibrations, there are these energies out there, and if you have learned how to know that this is that type of energy, then therefore it is easier for you to know when to shut up, when to get out of this energy, when to just move forward and do something different that aligns with your energy, or that will allow your chi, all right, to be balanced. All right, so you need to balance these chakras, all right? And when you're balancing these chakras, you're more in your god energy, all right, in your chi, all right, in your you have balanced, all right? So when this judgment card comes, which will be my last card, I believe, for this time, because I don't want to go over 20 minutes. I am timing myself through this. Yes, so or I could go to more time. Let me just see how the downloads are going to come in. All right. You're doing some awakening, judgment, awakening, some reflection, some rebirth. All right. So there are parts of yourself that were not fully awakened, and you are getting awakened through this time. All right. And this is where the informations about people, places, and things that have been around you or that are around you are being brought into the surface. Some truth is coming out, which is the justice card, truth. All right. And when truth comes out, you are allowing yourself to be able to understand things that are really there. And when you're putting yourself through this journey, you are just accepting the truth that is there. You're accepting whether it's a negative thing or a positive thing. You are accepting it, and you are allowing yourself to if it's something that needs healing, you are allowing yourself to heal through it. So allow yourself to heal through it. And healing means not engaging with the low vibration, with the low energy. All right, it means going deep within, going into your spirit. All right. And when you do this, actually you awaken a whole lot more than you think you are going to awaken. Excuse me. Confirmation. There's a lot of balance that is coming in for you when you allow yourself to heal, to see this, to feel this, things that are happening around you, to understand the people that are around you and what energies they carry, and how they symbolize a certain reaction symbolizes the energy that they are giving. All right. So when you are putting yourself through an awakening, you're putting yourself through a rebirth, you're putting yourself through a reflection of something that is supposed to awaken you, all right, or is awakening you at this time, or should be awakening you, all right, you are allowing yourself to be in control. When you're in control is when you understand that this person's energy is not my own. When you understand that this person has some spiritual healing that they need to do, there's some spiritual and chakra balance that they need to do. So therefore, when you allow them to be able to do that, you also allow yourself to do this. by not going back and forth with them in the physical realm. All right, you're allowing them to go back into the spiritual realm just as you are. And you, when you give yourself space and give them space, it also helps you to understand some perspective of some things that you are supposed to heal, you are supposed to grow, you're supposed to understand, you're supposed to know, you're supposed to overcome, you're supposed to have victory from. All right, and this is where now the sunlight is very important. When you sit out in the sun, there's no there's you and nature. All right, there's so much balance. There's you as a matter and there's nature. All right, and you understand that matter and nature are just balancing out, they're equalizing it out. All right, just as you can see a physical tree, if you want to understand and know more about it, then go deep within yourself. All right, then you'll feel that balance. You'll understand that this physical tree, this physical form of that tree, is not all that there is. There is more to that tree. There is more to that that growth that moves through that tree. There's an understanding that the cool air, the breeze that comes through these trees and through you, there's an understanding that comes deep within you that there's more to life than just a physical form. All right, than just being a human being with a body. There's more to it. There's a lot more inside you that is supposed to be allowed to awaken, is supposed to be allowed to overcome and overtake and understand and maneuver through and grow through and be abundant through. All right, and when you do that, there's so much balancing that happens with yourself. All right, so that was the judgment card. The knight card for today, it just shows that there is some bold movements that you are taking. All right, when you allow yourself to heal, when you allow yourself to be able to see the physical form and parts of your physical form that needs to be taken care of, as well as part of the spiritual forms that need to be taken care of, then you are taking a bold move towards this direction of just allowing the awakening to happen. All right, allowing yourself to see, to feel, to move, to understand, to know. All right, whatever is happening around you. And sometimes you can be in the physical form, yes, but your mind or your kundalini awakening is happening. All right, you're having a kundalini awakening because you are allowing yourself for your body to be still. When your body is still, that's why they have this meditation mantras, all right, or meditation positions that helps your body to be so still, to be so calm, to be so empowered. All right, for it to be able to allow the spirit to move, the spirit to work. And sometimes you don't need to move your physical form because you can see through your kundalini. All right, because you're having feelings, you're having a you're understanding a lot of things around you, because just by sight you can see what's going on around you. By smelling you can know what's around you. All right, by tasting, by all this actually we were so used to being told that you have five senses, but really there's 12. Is it 12 or is it, I think I know that number, just confirm. I think I'll also go back into my books and check that. But there's a whole lot more senses to you than just the physical form. And these ones I have mentioned are movies, goes the sight, the smell, the feeling, or the touch. But there's more than that to your body than what you have been taught. And for you to be able to relearn other things, you also need to allow yourself to so most people say unlearn and relearn, and I would say that this put yourself through the energy or the space where you are just curious, you want to know. So this gives you the space and the energy to learn. You see now this is balancing the curiosity and the learning aspect of it, where they merge. there's so much balancing in it. There's so much positive energy moving through it, because you are feeling like you are doing this by will, because you first need to do it by will. You have to want to know, you have to ask questions. Why is there just five? What are these five for? Is there any more than just five? You see, these questions that you are asking other people, you're asking yourself, or you're feeling like this five is not enough. I feel like to me there is more than just these five. I want to know and I want to understand what these more than five are, what these more than five are explaining what's going on to me, are explaining what's going on around me, are explaining how I'm feeling, all right? And when you do that, you are taking this bold movement of actually being able to want to understand, to want to know, to want to feel, to want to be able to move and allow things to grow to your own perspective, all right? um you also need to learn the laws, the 12 laws, and which will actually help you with a lot of things. Like, for example, with an action there's a reaction, all right? That's just one of them, so you can be able to go back into your books and read a lot more. With the manifestation card, this is a perfect timing for you to be able to manifest some new things into your life, all right? You are allowed, and you have allowed yourself to want to or to desire, or put your desires out there so that they can be able to be fulfilled. You're putting your the aspects of yourself which you feel like are important or a crucial part of you, all right? And therefore, by through these manifestations, you are just balancing things out. You're putting things into perspective. You're putting things to the forefront, to the front line of who you are, what you desire, what you want, or what you feel like you want, all right? And when you're doing this, you are balancing so much, because these desires and these aspects of yourself that you feel like are so important and so much making to you are just going to be an important and integral part of you growing through this, moving through this kundalini awakening much more easier and much more smoother and much better, because you are actually again doing this by your own will, by your own understanding of what you desire, of what you want, or what you feel like could work or is working for you, all right? What you already feel like is working for you, you are really going to put it out there so that it can manifest in the physical form, all right? And for those who are just learning through what they desire and what they are eventually going to know and be able to get to put it out there, all right, so that it can be able to be a balance out for them, as well as for the things that are supposed to be there in their lives, all right, or in as part of their nature, as part of what goes around them, all right? So there's the tower card. The tower card, there's a revelation of something new that is coming into your space, and you're having so much belief in something, all right? And when you're having this belief, this hierophant card, all right, which brings out the tower moments in your life, all right? Whatever you've put out there as a manifestation, it has to come back in the law of action and reaction, all right? So you acted with a certain thing that you desired, or that you manifested into the physical form, or that you are manifesting into the physical form, and there's a reaction that's coming into it, all right? And when you have this so much faith and so much belief in what you've manifested, then definitely it manifests. And when it manifests into your physical form, the death card, this is a transformation card. Transformation happens, all right? Things open up, or doors open up, things come to light. So much balance is happening to you because you have allowed the law of action and reaction, what you've put out to come back to you, happen, all right? So this transformation, this new beginning, this this end that just happened to you, and now this new beginning of what you manifested is happening. All right, you are in this transformation phase, and for some it's smooth, for some it's not, because you, whatever you allow yourself to go through, then the reaction comes in. You have to accept that this is the reaction of something that you asked to come in. All right, and when you are enjoying what you asked for, all right, you are also enjoying the part of yourself that put it out there. All right, the transformation that is happening is actually a crucial part of you, especially as a Scorpio. You feel like there is a deeper understanding, because to us Scorpios, the feelings are deeper. There's so much depth to things. Whatever most people, or um, whatever happens mostly in the physical realm, or happens mostly in yes, the physical realm, as I was saying, um, we understand there's so much that goes in, um, before you're able to show this physical part of nature. All right, for it to happen that way, this transformation that is happening is actually an integral part of being an individual, being a spiritual being, being a soul. All right, and you are taking a leap of faith through this transformation, through this new beginning, trusting that whatever you put out there must come back in. And actually, funny enough, this is going to be, whatever is going to come back to you is going to be so amazing. It's transformation. It's tricky, when it starts to come in. All right, when it starts to bring back, but then you realize there's just a thin line between fear and excitement. There's a very thin line in between, and when you start realizing that the fear is running out and you're starting to have an excitement of things, that is where the transformation happens. All right, that is when you start to understand that transformation is happening. um Actually, there's a lot of completion. All right, the world card, completion, fulfillment, wholeness, the excitement we were talking about again. There's also a joy card for us here. There's a joy card for us here. Transformation does not happen so smooth, especially for Scorpio. Sorry, it takes time, because there's so much depth through this transformation. You understand a lot, you feel a lot, you hear a lot, you go through a lot. There's so much depth to it, and for a Scorpio it is a power. All right, it is a power, it is a gift, but sometimes it can be overwhelming if you do not how to do not if you've not learned how to balance your chi and balance your energy. All right, there's um there's so much transformation happening underneath, and when you are going through these transformations, you understanding that the fact that this transformation can happen to you even when you're just in your observation phase. Yeah, you're operating on a higher dimension. All right, and when you're operating on a higher dimension, um so much energy comes through, so much energy comes through, and you are transforming from deep within. You are transforming. For Scorpio, it's depth, it's all depth. When transformation happens, you are literally just um in this revelation state, right? You in this like the revelation card we had, the tower moment. All right, and when you're having this hierophant uh card, it's just there's so much belief, there's so much belief, and so much new beginnings. All right, So take a leap of faith, take that leap of faith, and have this fresh start. All right, because it's very important for you to have a fresh start in this time, since there's some new things, some good things coming your way, and you are going to have to know how to balance yourself, to learn how to get this new blessings, new beginnings coming in for you, to be balanced. All right, to be in a positive energy, to be in a high vibration energy. All right. So for you right now, there's the Lover's card that has come in for you. This Lover's card means there's a new relationship that is coming into you. Could be mutual, could be one that you already are in, or one that you are just about to get into, or one that you are actually currently in. So there's an alignment of things happening. So depending on which state you are at the moment, that's where the balance is happening for you. All right, and when the balance is happening for you, your heart chakra is taking charge and taking an alignment. Your chi is balancing. All right, when these new friendships or new relationships are here or are coming in, and even if you are already in an old one, there's confirmation, there's this positive energy around it. All right, but at the same time, if you are not careful, then the negative energy can be able to put you back down in a low vibration. All right, so you need to learn how to balance these energies and just know when to give yourself some space, when to go back into wisdom, use your wisdom. All right, or when you need to give yourself some time, all right, to understand a lot more of these things that are happening. All right, and therefore that puts you back in your Empress energy. So right now in this Lover's card, you're in your Empress energy. All right, the energy of nurturing, the energy of abundance, the energy of creating new things around you. All right, this nurturing and abundance energy is just so beautiful at this time. But you also need to protect your energy. All right, you really need to protect your energy, because there are energies that are just not right. They're not good for you. All right, they are here to take over or take control, or at some point just take from you that energy. All right, they're energy vampires. All right, yes. So you need to protect your energy. You really need to protect your energy. um this Empress energy, especially to Scorpio, is very important, because we love deep, and to other people that comes out as obsession. All right, but to us it's just feeling every depth of every level of the kind of love that we have for ourselves, that we are sharing with you, the parts of ourselves that we are putting out there for you to be able to see, to be able to understand, for you to be able to just be a part of, to just know that this is us. All right, and if you are not one that can handle a Scorpio, then I ask you, kindly do not stare, especially if you have so much skeleton in your closet. We will uproot that, and you have to heal from that for us to be able to balance out with you. All right, this balancing out with you will not happen if you are not, if you still have skeletons in your closets, or if you have not healed, if you've not let go, if you've not maneuvered through, if you're still hiding something. All right, we will force you up to uproot it, not force you physically, but with the kind of love that we give. When if you have someone else in your life, and that you are trying to share the same energy with, uh, our kind of love is deep enough to overtake that, and therefore most people feel like it's an obsession, um, because it actually, it's kind of hypnosis. All right, our love is hypnotic. we tend to show so much of ourselves. We are so open, we're so truthful, to the point where if you are not truthful, your dirty game will come out of that closet, and you'll have you'll just feel like you want to tell the truth. You feel like you want to show these parts of yourself that you hid so much. Childhood, your childhood will bring out the inner child from you. All right, will just bring them out and allow them to be seen, to be heard, to be felt. Whatever it is you lacked when you were a child, these childhood wounds or childhood traumas, you will heal through them. All right, this is part of the Scorpio that is so intense that most people do not know what to do with. If especially if you don't want to deal with that inner child, it will force you to. So if you're not ready to be with a Scorpio, don't dare, because we will bring out so much of the aspects of yourself out into the world. And if you're not ready, it will be a traumatic situation for you, simply because you're forced to, and simply because you are part of that energy around you, the Scorpio energy around you. All right. And to some, it's actually an enjoyment, because you finally feel like my inner child is seen, my inner child is heard, my inner child is felt, my inner child is acknowledged, my inner child is just honored, and you feel so great and so amazing. And that's actually a positive vibe, a positive energy, especially if you've already removed all those skeletons in your closet. You healed, you let go, you forgave, you moved on. All right. And if you have someone else and you stopped dating them so that you can be able to be with this new person, this Scorpio energy around you, then it's much more enjoyable, because now you are actually balancing both energies at the same time, and it feels awesome. All right, so I think I'll go to this far for today. Allow me, because I feel like I need to take some time to myself. All right, I need some solitude moments to enjoy and appreciate these new beginnings that are coming to us. All right. um Number 8, you all know, you all know, the 8th card is the mastery card. This the momentum card, the movement card, the new beginnings card. There's so much good energy and good vibes coming in. All right. And it's awesome. It's amazing. If especially if you don't have any skeletons in your closet, you feel whoa, you feel yes, you feel wow, you feel oh yeah. If you don't have any other skeletons in your other closet as well, where you've allowed your heart chakra to just bust out the bubble and live freely and live abundantly and live amazingly, you have just so much great time to yourself. And this brings us to the end of this video today. If you are actually part of this family, and if you are not, I welcome you so much, my newbie. I welcome you so much, my bestie. I welcome you so much, my girlfriend, because you know what, here we are actually putting ourselves out there, in our heart chakras, in our souls, to be open and free, and be able to be abundant and get more knowledge as well as to who we really are and what's really going on about around us, especially with things that we cannot explain to others, because not everyone is a chosen person. And at the same time, if you are a normal subscriber, if you've been with us for Soul Family for a while, I celebrate you, I appreciate you, I honor you, I acknowledge you. You are the best. So smash that like button, smash that subscription button, and we shall continue this next time. Bye guys.